So today's plan for now is rolling this. I'm not really sure if there's any other plans. So I had to roll this today because I believe the guarantee is gonna end in like a couple of hours. Guys, it's still the Halloween season, right? There's a pumpkin over there. It's not Christmas yet. You're right, guys, right? We still have 2 months. Yeah, but defrosting has begun, yeah. Aside from that, so there's 2 gachas that are guaranteed right now. It's shoumetsu toshi and the Halloween capsule. I do want to roll both. I do have a lot of cat food for this. I'm gonna pull for Brainwashed cat because of true form. I'll try. Like this one has which Brainwash? Like gross and fish. Oh, and cat, right. Gross is most obviously like probably one of the strongest Brainwash, or just one of the most strongest like super rare period, really. I mean, it's not like I could like attempt it, but like I'll hope that I can get it. What else do I want to talk about? There's something that I wanted to talk about earlier, but then I suddenly forgot. I remember one of the 2 things that I want to talk about. What's the second thing? I think I wanted to talk about the second thing first, but then I don't remember. I forgot. I'm already getting dementia. This is bad. What did I want to talk about? Okay, let me talk about the other thing first, like, I guess then. The Annihilation City collab did kind of remind me. I was actually kind of thinking of like potentially... Now, this might not happen because of time constraint, and the relevancy of this collab is probably gonna go off in like 4 days. And I'm not really sure how to do this or who to ask. But I was thinking of making like a talk video about kind of like the history of shoumetsu toshi, this Annihilation City collab, why it's called Annihilation City, what's the deal with shoumetsu toshi, what the game is like. It's like, I've already talked about this before, but when this collab was like data mined, literally nobody was interested in it. But this collab did kind of go kind of a long way back, and there was actually like a pretty interesting things like happening the first time this collab appeared. It's still not like the craziest insane collab, but I think it has some pretty interesting history to it. But I'm not too well versed about it, especially about the game itself, about how the game plays and all that stuff. I think probably the easiest person to ask about this would be Kaxer. Kaxer did play Annihilation City. He did got into it for quite a bit, but I don't know if I can kind of do it justice, and I don't know what the format would be like. I don't know how to do it exactly, but I think it would be kind of cool to be able to kind of like just talk about Annihilation City and what's the deal with this game, what's the story of this game, how this game plays, and all that stuff. The music goes hard. Yeah, this game's music is really good, and especially like the collab music for this game is, I would say, one of the best collab musics Battle Cats has. Okay, like we got Miku. Okay, there's Miku songs, of course, and then there's like what, like Eva. It's like Eva doesn't really have like crazy music, but the remix from Annihilation City is actually such a banger, and it also created one of the funniest music in Battle Cats history, which is on the very last day in 2020, na, 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 confusion, no. Such an iconic song. It's so fucking iconic, and like we wouldn't have that were it not because of Annihilation City. That song is annoying? How dare you? I'm not even sure if the game is even like playable anymore, but it's kind of weird. But whenever Battle Cats collabs with a game and stuff, they have never really done this thing that they used to do, where they used to kind of force you to play the other game to get a unit. This happened like in like Crash Fever. I believe this happened with Mola Mola too. I think Mercstoria did this. Mr. Ninja did that too. And they've never done this before. They've never done this anymore. They've never really done this anymore, where if they collab with a game, it's like, oh, you gotta play the other game to get this unit, or you gotta play this other game to get like a special cat food reward or something, which is kind of sad because I think it makes the collab like less interesting. Because like I said, nobody cares about Annihilation City anymore, or shoumetsu toshi. Nobody cares about shoumetsu toshi anymore. I'm not even sure if the game is even playable anymore. The history of how the community of Battle Cats interact with the game is interesting, and how people got into it was pretty interesting, but there simply isn't going to be such things happening anymore. The collab doesn't really tell you to play the other game. It's kind of just like, hey, there's this collab. You get new units, and you don't really have any context of what this game we're collabing with is, and we're not gonna tell you to play that game. It's just this thing that exists. New players are gonna be like, okay, there are 3 identical girls at the same identical pose, and why should I care about these characters whatsoever? Each time BC collapses, the other game dies. I think Mercstoria is still around though, right? Not in EN, but like it's still around. I started playing a bit before Godzilla collab came out, and I was so fucking confused. Obviously, if it's big things like Godzilla, Evangelion, Alien. It's like you don't really need an introduction to it, and because like it's such a big series that the hype of the collab itself is already like self-explanatory, I feel. Meanwhile, something like Annihilation City is kind of just like, eh. There's also like no Ubers here that I particularly want. These Ubers are like the most generic Ubers. That's also partially why I guess people don't really care about these units. I believe these Ubers are actually like relatively pretty decent. They're actually pretty good. They're kind of like Galaxy Girl-ish, but they're not special, right? They're kind of like Tanya and Windy, where it's like they have solid DPS, they have solid range, and they do well against their trait target. That's about it. And it's like they're still good. They're especially still good against their trait target, but they're not really anything special. Every collab should have a Dastly variant. I don't think so. Oh shit, first Uber. First roll, first Uber. Let's go. The Shoda. Like, oh shit, another Uber. This is the third roll. What the fuck? That's crazy. Lost roll Yuki. Let's go. Are we gonna get another one? Are we gonna get a dupe? Okay, yeah, we get the dupe. That's fair. But oh my god, I forgot to. I should clean this. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm breaking my rule again. At the beginning of Returner mode, I told myself, okay, I'm not going to hold myself back, and I'm going to just boost my units as far as possible. And now, I'm going back to thinking, maybe I should hold back. I've been trying to limit super rares max is 50 and rares max is 60. I say that, but like my Kankan is 55, which is like over the limit. Bro can't decide if he wants to make Gaia or not. See, that's also another thing. It's like I still kind of want to make like videos of non-Uber clear sometimes, and I still want to challenge myself over it. I think it's kind of like I want to feel challenged. So okay, my Pizza Cat is already like almost 60. My Starbucks is already like level 70. Ramen is also already almost 70. But I don't know. I think at this point my units are already really strong that I don't want them to get over 60, and I don't want my rares to I just don't want to get them over 60, even though my ramen is already like level 70. I just don't like it. Meanwhile, I'm like completely fine. So yeah, no, I'm gonna start selling stuff. With this amount of NP, I could also start NPing like silly stuff, you know? Or I could also use them to like ultra talent Hime Yuri. I could finally give my coup curse immunity. For little cats, I don't really have any break for little cats. I'm just gonna use all of my little cats. Let me upgrade them first. Benevolent Soma. Guaranteed slow against floating enemies and gains weaken. That's pretty good. Yuki of the Annihilated World. Massive 2 Angel and Aliens. That's some pretty good typing. Gains immunity to knockback and barrier breaker. I think the stat boost was pretty good from this one. Why are the last forms cat boys and girls? Cause cats. Like, you're playing battle cats, dude. You're questioning on why they become cats in the game The Battle Cats? Really? Really now? I'll go back and forth. I'll roll Halloween Capsule now. Let's switch it up a little bit. Count Yukimura is like really good, right? It's not like as good as Yukimura, I believe, but it's still like solid from what I remember, I believe, right? +1 Dark Eye incoming. Oh, you're right. Yo, speaking of Dark Eye, where the fuck is Labyrinth? We got like Labyrinth back to back like 5 times, and then suddenly it just disappears. It's been like a month. It feels longer. It feels longer than a month. Has it really been only like a month? Oh, hello Windy. Hello Windy in my original save file. I think she's one of the first, not one of the first, but she's definitely amongst like one of the early Ubers that I got. And I remember actually using Hello Windy and actually liking using her for here and there. Do you remember your first Uber? Yes, it is Tandia. Tandia is my first Uber. I don't think I rolled on guaranteed at that time because I'm a stupid person and I just roll wherever the fuck I feel like it, and I just happened to get Tandia. I think Jizo's actually like one of my first Ubers too. I think Jizo's like my second or third Uber. It's between Jizo and Cat Machine if I'm not mistaken. I guess we'll roll shoumetsu toshi again. Oh shit, Crazed Yuki. Alright. Massive against red and black. That's the most basic ass typing. My first was Oda. Oh man, cherish that. What ultra talent can Oda get? Would he just get like extra typings? Relic target. That would be bullying for relics. I heard. Oh! Alright, yeah, so Kirihime is going to EN. That is not what I wanted to talk about. Like I said, there was something that I wanted to talk about. It's not about Kirihime. Or rather, it's not specifically about Kirihime. Rather, what I wanted to talk about earlier that I keep on completely forgetting is about 12.7. So 12.7 is out. It's literally here. We're literally playing 12.7. I'm kinda too lazy to make an update video on 12.7. Especially with last time when how I got copyright strikes. Kinda lacked the motivation to actually make another update video. Most of the things in 12.7 is already out. Like it should be safe to talk about 12.7 now. But another thing that I do kind of want to talk about, when 12.7 dropped in JP, there was talks about iOS might not be supported in the future updates and all that stuff. But it also mentioned something interesting, which is that it's going to stop in 13.0, which is coming in November. Next update is probably going to be 13.0. And on EN, we also got this notice. Thank you for playing Battle Cats. Unfortunately, due to performance demands, in 13.0, which is scheduled to release in December, the iOS environment will no longer be supported. So chances are this is going to be the next update. So yeah, we're probably going to get 13.0 next update. Also, I saw someone said, who was it? I saw someone in chat said something. Here it is. JP gets it all. Gets what all? We're literally getting Kerihime. You ungrateful fucks. My brother in Christ. I don't think Princess Pond even exists on EN anymore. And we're still getting Princess Pond on EN. What are we even missing on EN that people actually want? I can only think of like maybe Gudetama? Probably 10th anniversary. Like, oh my god, I can't believe EN doesn't get 10th anniversary on their 9th anniversary. We got like 2,000 free cat food plus like another 900 from the quiz plus 20 cat food every single day. And people still go like, oh, JP gets everything. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Some of the JP exclusives that EN doesn't have at this point are things that not even JP players can get anymore. Things like the very old, like you can't even get this anymore in JP. Okay, anyways, let's roll. Like, we're still not getting like the Brainwashed or any of the super rares. Oh, but Vars though. Oh, you have a true form, right? Oh, Lilith. Okay. What's her true form again? Your true form is anti-Aku, right? What is the guarantee? Oh shit! Count Yuki. All right. Well, I'm not using you. What is your true form? Is it just free Saku? Do you have Breaker? Oh no, it's just free Saku. Okay. Hello Windy. I really like Hello Windy's design. Honestly, Hello Windy's design is just so pretty. Skull Rider Vars. Nightmare King Vars. True form 100% knockback slow zombie and aliens. I guess that's pretty good for like Cadaver Bear crowd control, I'd imagine. Oh my god, my XP. My XP is sinking. How do you have so many cat's eye? I don't use them, but I have like 20 at most. This save file is like almost 2 years old at this point. Can you believe it? I started the save file around like November, December. It's been a pretty long time coming. Oh shit, we're almost at 14k. You are. Nice. 2-year-old save file and no super feline. Yeah. Hello, Wendy. Like, look at that. I don't know. I really like the orange and black color scheme. Orange, black, and green color scheme. I think it's just really pretty. Also, I like that there's that jack-o'-lantern that appears when she's shot. That's so cute. I think this design is just pretty. It's just nice. Doesn't she also have a official Ponos art? Yes, and I believe someone retweeted it recently. I can look it up real quick. There we go. Look at that! That's cute! Happy Halloween from Windy at the Battle Cats. Really cute art. I wish Ponos... You know, here's something that I want to talk about again. I've been looking back at, like, Ponos' tweet. They used to, like, reply a lot more. They used to, like, post more arts. And when update was rolling out, they used to, like, do a lot of teasers. Like, okay, well, Ultra Talon did get a teaser. Whenever a new Uber was gonna come out, I believe they used to tease that, too. Like, they used to tease new Ubers. But they don't really do that anymore. And the concept art, it's like, that's cute. Like, we need to see these more. But lately, like, the Twitter account has just been like, more or less just like, oh, the new gacha banner. Oh, did you pick up the new update with just this? It's like, okay. Look at this. It's cute. It's a pretty woman. Post more of these. Ponos, what the fuck? To be honest, before, the game was much smaller. And that's, like, exactly it. It's like, if it was much smaller, and they can afford to do these, now that the game is bigger, why couldn't you do more of these? These are, like, charming. These are so cute. Look at that. Look at the Last of Us concept art. It's so cool. They do the Battlecats official channel thing. They do that, but it's not as charming as, like, just getting, like, teaser art and all that stuff. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Which number should she choose? Guys, this is the hardest thing to ever pick ever. The mace looks pretty hard. I don't know, man. Anyways, I kinda don't want to roll cat food anymore, but I do kinda want geek and at least a brainwash, because I brainwash cat and tank. What's the other brainwash here? Fish, right? I don't have fish. I don't have gross. Maybe I'll roll 10 here, and then I'll roll like 13 here. Or maybe I'll just keep on rolling until I get like a super rare, and then maybe I'll switch or something. I don't fucking know, man. We'll see. Do you have any brainwash from Halloween banner? I have cat. Whoa, well, speak of the devil, here's Brainwashed Gross. I guess I guess we don't need to roll on this banner anymore. So we got that out of the way. I generally don't really like using Brainwashed or like the Grand Dawns or the Reinforcement Gacha because they're very limited, and I generally want to have the experience of not getting them. Like I wouldn't mind using them once in a while just to feel how they feel, but in general, if it's like a challenge, then I generally wouldn't want to roll that. And I wouldn't want to use it. The other day, well, not the other day, it's been a while, but like there was someone in Discord that talked about they were still on EOC, and they asked about like, I think it's like, is the game gonna like pick up in difficulty anytime soon? Like I'm on EOC 3 and it's like there's not been a single stage that is like hard at all, and I'm like, what are you using? And they showed their units, and they have like less than 10 gacha units. Oh shit, Brainwashed Geek. But yeah, they have like less than 10 gacha units, and one of those gacha unit is Brainwashed Gross, and he's been using Brainwashed Gross in every lineup, and I'm like, that makes sense. I completely understand why you don't have any problem with that. Did I say Brainwashed Geek? Oops. I mean Otaku Geek. We didn't get the rare cat, but whatever. I'm saving my tickets. But yeah, I'm like, oh, that's why you don't have trouble at all. It's like, he was like, oh, is this unit like good? It was like, good? No, this unit is busted. And arguably, this is even more broken than Dastly in EOC. Because in EOC, you're gonna have a hard time trying to spawn Dastly because Dastly is very expensive. And in EOC, you don't really get that much money. Your wallet max isn't even that high. The wallet regeneration is pretty low. Meanwhile, Brainwashed Gross is like 600 cost, 900 cost in EOC 3. You get 900 money and you win the stage. It is really, really good. Especially now that it has the true form. It's busted. Probably top 5 super rares. Hard to argue against that. It is definitely up there. Girls my first Brainwash was kind of crazy, yeah. Oh shit, I'm almost at 14k. What's my next user rank reward? Retrieve 1 rare ticket. When is my next super feline? Hold on. 1401? Okay, I should probably upgrade my user rank until I get that then. Let's upgrade some stuff. Let's upgrade 9 more time. Who should I upgrade? Surgeon? You know what? Fuck it! Let's go. Let's upgrade Surgeon. Why the fuck not? Maybe he'll be good. I'll stop at 42 because that's a good number. Maybe he'll be good now. With him weakening the enemy and surviving, he can stay longer on the field. You didn't think about that, did you, huh? 1 rare ticket and super feline. Use all. 20 plus 70. Let's go. And I think I have enough super feline too, right? Yeah, I have enough super feline. I just need to use a rank. Did you upgrade the geek? Wait, did I? Oh yeah, I didn't. Fuck! I should have just upgraded this guy. God damn it. Now it's fine. It's for the meta. You guys will see. You guys will understand.